If you are stuck in any area of your life, or if you find yourself a victim of circumstance, you are lost in a hallucination. You are hallucinating about your own personal power. You are the most powerful and creative being in the universe. In fact, all you do is create. Who do you think created the lack of time and money in your life? Do you think it was an accident? Like, do you really believe it's an accident that your life isn't working out the way you want? Like you don't really believe that God has some secret lottery, up in the sky and you just got a losing ticket. You don't really believe that. You don't really think that I called up your husband or I called your wife or the two of us kind of called up your boss and then we went out and we got a hold of all of your brothers and your sisters and the rest of your family and we had this big secret meeting, to make your life miserable. Like you don't really believe that. You really don't believe there's some big conspiracy against you, do you? My, how some people's egos work, like the whole world's plotting against them, that they're that important. But if you look at how people live their lives, if you look at how I was living my life, this is how I lived my life. I lived my life this way. For the first half of my life, I lived this way. If you just look at how people live their life, if you just listen to the things they say, he made me mad, she upset me, they made me mad, see what you made me do. I can't because. Are you kidding me? You are a king's kid. So we want to recognize that there is a law of our being. Emerson said that this is the law of all laws. This is the law of cause and effect. That for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction, period, end of story. It doesn't matter whether you meant to do it or didn't mean to do it. When you take a good person or a bad person to the top of a building, and as they both take a step off, they both fall. And if a baby is up there with them, and the baby falls, then the baby falls too. It's not fair. I know it doesn't seem fair, but there's no such thing as fair. It is either lawful or it is not lawful. The law is always expressed. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Do you really want to start this causative power, this causative action, by thinking of all the reasons why you cannot do something? Do you really want to start all the causative action by thinking of all the things that could go wrong? Do you want to put this causative action, this power, your power, into thinking of all the reasons why you're not good enough? Because if that's what you want to think, if that's what you're going to think, if that's where you're going to put your energy, if that's the cause that you want to put into motion, what you sow, you reap. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he.